Many of us are stuck at home during this crisis, or are we stuck, or are we enjoying time with the family, or as my favorite son said to me, use it as a time of self-reflection, Mom. I don't know about that. But whatever you're doing, chances are you might be watching shows like HBO's Westworld. Thandie Newton won an Emmy Award for her performance in the sci-fi series. She plays Maeve, a self-aware robot who fights for her freedom last season. The androids revolted at Westworld, a theme park where humans could live out their wildest fantasies. And let me tell you, some of these fantasies are wild. On this Sunday's episode, Maeve is sent on a mission in a new world.
てめえらここで何やってる？
あんたのボスに話がある。通してくれない？ Oh, well, you're very pretty, aren't you? You're a bit old to need something that aims for you.
And Thandie Newton, there she is, joins us from her home in London. Hi, Thandie Newton. It's so good to see you.
Hello.
I'm so glad.
Well,
I feel the
honey.
same about you.
Welcome.
Heart to you.
Welcome.
Welcome to you.
We're having our own.
Yes, we are. I watch the show, Thandie, and sometimes, honest to God, I don't know what I'm watching. It's a dark odyssey. Sometimes it's artificial intelligence. Sometimes it's a real world. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes death doesn't always mean dead. I mean, it just takes us on such a wild ride. So I'm wondering for you, when you get the scripts, are you looking at it thinking, what's going to happen next too?
It's definitely mind expanding, and it has been from the very beginning. That's what I love about it. And it is fantasy, but it hinges on the fact that this is 50, 60 years in the future, and it's anyone's guess as to what is likely, that the show is projecting. And, what we're experiencing now, I mean, even Westworld hasn't used this as a storyline.
Didn't see this coming.
Because it is grave.
I know.
Seriously grave. Seriously grave. But I mean,
well,
I feel like
Go ahead.
I'm finding it hard to watch stuff that isn't to read a novel or to watch fiction. I'm just consuming real news, whether it's documentaries, I just need information. I know a lot of people out there are feeling the same, So something like Westworld is kind of balance between, what's real and what could be. So I find it strangely compelling at this time to watch Westworld.
I know the world is really upside down, and for a lot of people, Westworld is an escape for people. Maeve uses her intelligence as a superpower. What do you expect? What can we expect from her this season? Because she's part robot, and then it's Dolores versus Maeve. I'm on Team Maeve. What are you thinking as we go into the new season? Yes, I am.
I am. What I love about Maeve this season is that she has no loyalty to any side. So it makes her a very strong. It makes her neutral. Her neutrality, I think, is really important. And from that place, I think it's better for an audience to really judge how they feel, because she's not on anyone's side. So I think that's a huge strength for the character this season, and I loved it. I loved it.
Well, what I like is you get to do so many different things with her, and also Thandie, she's very pretty. Anthony.
Yes, yes, she is.
And
Thandie, I wanted to say I love the painting behind you. I wanted to say I love the painting behind you, and we love seeing everybody's homes. But anyway, I wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Really gorgeous. But your character, Maeve, has become a real fan favorite. Why do you think Maeve has resonated so much?
Oh, because she, like so many of us, she has become aware of betrayal, has become aware of who's pulling her strings, and how that betrayal, once she's aware of it, she just rises like a phoenix. And I think a lot of people identify with that, that what would they do if they knew the truth? And she does what most of us wish we could do. She's not someone who leaves a room and says, oh God, I wish I'd said that. She says it in the moment, She, it's very compelling. I mean, what a brilliant character. I get to say those words and be in those situations. Yeah. I mean, particularly episode 2 this season was just, I relished every second as she is updating herself and learning. But I think that, yes, she's a robot, but in life, that's what we do. With the truth, it sets us free. And some.
Yeah. It's great to have a character who grows. Tony?
Well, Thandie, it occurs to me you've got all these powerful... Hey, how are you? Good morning. I've got a question that I really wish were no longer even a question in our universe. I mean, I pine for the day when this is no longer relevant, but Tuesday was equal pay day for men and women. You've got this set full of powerful ladies, and now you guys are getting the same salary as your male co-stars. Just what did that mean for you and for the show?
It was surreal because how naive was I to think that we were already on equal pay? I just assumed that, I'm doing my thing, I'm acting, my other activities, human rights work. It's like I hadn't realized that was still an issue. So when HBO on the back of Time's Up, worked hard to raise awareness about the lack of equality between men and women in the area of wages, and when they came to us with the figure, it was bittersweet because on the one hand, it was this giant hike to a new figure, and on the other hand, it made me realize the reason it was such a giant
Thandie, I apologize.
Such a high.
Thandie, I apologize. We've got to jump in. You get the same. I apologize. I've got to jump in here. They're going to cut us off. Same pay for the segment anyway. I'm just kidding. You're here for free. Westworld airs Sundays on HBO. We'll be right back. Thandie, thank you.